Another thing I was saying, Deanna, my producer and editor,
Mhm.
she's like just now starting to tour.
Okay.
And like van days. And we were talking about like, I think in those days, it's really easy for it to feel like it's not a job and nobody's working and everyone's just like dicking around and like, I don't know, drinking in a van or like doing like whatever.
Mhm.
And I think that those days are really important days to differentiate and like not get caught up in the distractions.
Yeah.
Like it can feel so amateur and it can feel just like chaotic
Yeah.
and really easy to be like, oh, well, if no one else is working, I don't have to work. But if you're at that level and you don't get distracted by those things and you keep your head down and focus, and like if you're out on the road to take photos or shoot video, like when everybody else is like partying or something like that and you're editing, that translates
For sure.
and then you transcend and like you go to that next level where other people can get stuck in that.
Yeah, that is a definite. It's like if somebody's paying you to do a job, you better do that job for sure.
Yeah. Because I think that's a thing that like if you're not if you're not familiar with tour, like the fun of it, you can get lost in the fun of it and forget that there are jobs to be done.
Yeah.
And that's like, I think, especially on the crew side, the people that don't last are the ones that want to live the fun life, but then kind of put the work life on the back half.
Yeah. And there is, I agree 100%, but I also think that like there has to be a balance, dude. Like if you're in a band and it's like you're out here doing 30 shows in 37 days across the country, like that's not fun, dude. Did you sign up to do that? Like that's not fun at all.
Yeah.
That's not healthy is what it is. It's not healthy. It's not a sustainable way to tour. And it's like, I think one thing to remember is like to balance it and like remember that this can be fun and like make it fun. Like you can get paid to have
Wow.
fun, right? Like you hire booking agents and you hire managers to work for you. You know what I mean? And it's like, which
Whoa.
is like, it's a thing that like, once I started getting into this Camino stuff and like finally getting onto buses and stuff like that and like realizing how much nicer it is to sleep at night. And like, I'm like, God, man, like this is awesome. We don't have to drive. I specifically don't have to drive 8 hours or, 60 hours every week, whatever it might be. And it's just like, I feel
Yeah.
like they're just like a way to make touring like sustainable and mentally healthy is so necessary. And like, I
Yeah.
get it. Like you can't pay your whole crew to have multiple days off a week, but at the same time, it's like know that like rest and like slowing down is like a necessary thing to like get the job done. Right? It's like it's a
Wow.
necessary thing, and I learned that after a couple of years. Not that I was like burning myself out and partying every night. Like I had my fair share of fun, but I also realized that I was like, dude, I can't drink like 4 beers a night every night. Like, fuck that, man. I'm getting fat,
Yeah.
like I'm breaking out and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it's just something to
Dude,
remember that like you just
yeah.
like the huge word is sustainability, and it's a buzzword. It can be used in so many different facets, but you just have to think of the longevity of like what your intention and what your goal is. And like health is a big one that just like route a tour that like maybe don't do a full US, do two halves. You know what I mean? Like make it so that it is a
Yeah.
little bit easier and you're not driving through an Oklahoma snowstorm.
I hear a lot of like pandeterminism in what you're saying is like you kind of actually like checked my point and balanced it out very well, where it's like do the job, do the work, but also don't kill yourself
Mhm.
and be a good hang and have fun and like
Yeah.
keep it loose, because if you take it too seriously, then you're the person that takes it too seriously and burns out and
Yeah.
over routes and overworks.
Yeah.
So like
Exactly.
I think that there's a lot of validity in what you said, and I think you expressed that well. Hey, it's Andrew, the host of Where Are All My Friends? I hope you liked that clip. If you did, the full episode is out now. You can watch or listen to it anywhere where podcasts are available, and probably wherever you found this clip. So go check it out.